have you with us from Kansas Stadium in Fort Collins, Colorado. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the BYU Cougars and the Colorado State Rams. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Well, guys, Jim Mora into a new job at Colorado State. He did such a great job turning around UConn in the last few years. He is proving that his system can work, and let's see if he can bring Colorado State back to their once proud tradition in Colorado Springs. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Cougars offense will get the football first. And here comes Bear Bachmeier. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. The run inside. It's Martin. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Martin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects...
Open field on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the right. Oh, he got loose. But, and he's got room. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. BYU lines up with a first and goal. In the red area, it's Martin. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cougars!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. Turning it on!
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically fuel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Makes a catch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defense...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They punted away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Powers through the defender. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Rush is on him. He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got his man out of the backfield.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Off play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A give to Brown. Could be an outing. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. He wants to throw it. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was in press? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Quickly to the tight end. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bring in the heat. He sacked this defense all over it. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes.
Makes the grab and room to run. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Going to the run, it's Brown. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. Nice move there. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Rams trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Here's Brown. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rams. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Casper. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Cougars right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Maybe a crease. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Brown.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the fourth sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Rams line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He might want another play. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in, it's Phillips. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Wants to throw it again. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Going to try to get it himself. On the move at the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Splits the uprights. Good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 16 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's LSU with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fort Collins. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory.
BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off for Brown. Stumbled to the ground. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Reads it, fires complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. A give to Brown. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Colorado State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Find some fresh air. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Got a man, it's Bachmeier. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Phillips. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. BYU has this offense clicking. Running inside, it's Martin. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bachmeier. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Lyons. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone. It's Martin. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism, and his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
It's complete to the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Runs through a tackle. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down.
Number 39 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats and what has been a tight ball game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The run inside. It's Martin. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. The offense coughs it up. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look, thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way.
Ready, go.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback Keith. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. And kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead, they just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Making side adjustments here. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Under fire. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And this one splits the uprights. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them. A 5-point lead here in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. Well, they turned the ball over on that last drive, ended up giving up a field goal, and now they could really use a touchdown this time around. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Rams will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Wants to bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Pressure coming. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Going for the big play. Complete to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Rams in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort. Chase...
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Oh, they're after him. On the run, fires downfield. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Unloads it left. And it's his 4th interception of the night.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense, look at them. Great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from them.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.